I saw you got cheesed and then got that 500-yard game with your boy. You saw that high? Despicable.
He really had 500 yards.
Yes, he had 498. Now niggas gonna think niggas in this bitch cheating, son.
Man, I give everybody the opportunity to play their CPU games, and you know, people go out there and they win by
But
7
yours
points.
technically wasn't using.
What you talking about?
That was the game against Kenny, huh?
That was the game after against the Colts.
Oh, did you end up playing Kenny?
Nah, Kenny still was ducking and dodging, bro. Like I said, ducking and dodging, bro.
I'll tell that boy by himself when you get back in the party.
That boy said I had a small window. This man, you mean to tell me out of 24 hours, I was on all day waiting for him, bro. And he wasn't there to play. So out of 24 hours, you had not even 2 hours to play, dude. Come on, man.
I mean, I was here, bro. I know your pain.
Come on, man. I'm talking about like even earlier in the day, we wasn't even trying to get it in. So if you had stuff to do, I'm like, alright, fine. Just play later. But yeah, man, Derek Dillon, I think he clinched that Rookie of the Year, and Brian Burns looked like coming for that defensive Rookie of the Year.
I don't know. Hey, we coming for that still.
It's well out of reach, bro. Dude got almost 20 touchdowns, 1,200 yards.
Hey, that don't mean not no help, bro. That boy over that cheese and huh?
Facts. I don't pass the, I don't run the ball, bro. I don't even think I got, oh no, I do. I'm just over 600 yards. Nah, yeah, we had 700 total. Sounds like it. 700
Determination, laser focus, banging on they.
Me and Hal gonna appreciate the cheese.
Start putting it in the air, bro.
Oh, we put it in there.
I'm talking, 35 times a game.
I
be
did do
sacrificed.
that when I played Lion.
Yeah, you threw that bitch a lot.
I be sacrificing, man.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers,
You got a game.
whole team counted, that's a big number.
I mean, I have a game, but I don't think you can play me.
I just asked the Bills if they want to play. Yeah, they do like 6 or 9. He might not even.
You probably don't even care him. I keep messaging dudes and he just not answering. So I'm like, come on, bro. You making this shit not fun.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run
Did
it
he
up, count it
just,
up.
no, he didn't kick the
Hundreds
Bills
and
off.
50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't
That
count
nigga
on him.
removed like
She wanna
5
like me 'cause I
teams,
like
6
she can count on
teams for the
him.
group.
She try to be nosy, hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on
That
him.
boy, Sam, he said this is the last season.
He did say that to me last night. You got niggas be playing this shit.
100-minute bag, that's a big number.
Tell that boy join this one, bro. He ain't gonna have no extra cop league, cop team, but I have to build that bitch.
I'm like, not even.
zone.
He said that too, bro. I thought he would have joined this one by now.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that?
I don't think this Bills dude gonna play.
He gonna,
Like,
you don't think he gonna play you?
yeah, I wanted to get that last game in for the playoffs.
48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk.
He said, why I ain't telling it was trash. Nigga, it's week 12. I told you it was like week 12.
You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. But an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap back. Slap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'm a ground man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gonna make you fuck like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My
Man, niggas do be wanting full fresh roster, and niggas got the Titans with Davion Clowney and no deals made. I don't know what else he want. I guess that boy wanted to be in the playoffs, but I think that team can still make the playoffs. I think that was like 6-6, something like 6-7, something like that. Boy, I told Sam I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, bit this way, right before the deal.
Then he got 2 games next week.
Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't got it.
Nigga, that boy can make it, son. They got the Titans. King Henry, man. Stop playing with him. That O-line vicious, too.
Niggas be scared, man.
I mean, but yeah, they do got people building for next year. Like, he could have hopped on the Bengals and played through next year. Like, niggas teams ain't about to be extra cop, so we got salary cap on, so at most, the niggas gonna be able to get like 2 players out of 50. 3. He gonna be bidding on it. Man, this nigga taking all day. Do what you play. Man, that test tomorrow, bro. Man, oh man.
the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in, so you
My mom
feel
be
it.
telling me that.
I ain't
I'm like,
never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the
I'm
prison,
getting
man, claiming
close
his
or
innocence.
something.
Currently, I'm the greatest rapper
why I
in the
be
sense.
home.
But any currency, I'm
be
still
trying to
guaranteed my wins. This is
didn't
coming
kick
from
me
within,
out.
I stuff for
Tell me to
real, I
get
don't
out.
pretend.
She
When
was
the
doing
OG
it, so
spilling
I'm
knowledge,
like,
bet it's
I'm about
best
to
is
leave.
soaking
She
in.
was like,
I'm a
maybe not.
prophet to them
I'm like,
scholars,
well, I
got
paid
them
for that
chakras
car, I paid for
opening.
my
Got them
I paid
fixing
my
up
rent,
they
so
octaves, now
I
they
wanna
truly
leave. I'm leaving.
focused in.
And she's
I'm
like, well, you
seeing
called
20/20
locked in, you ain't going nowhere
visions.
to the morning.
Daily
So I'm like, watch me.
manifesting on my
I end
premonitions.
up leaving, bro.
Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion.
She tried to tell
The
me I can't go
brainwash
somewhere.
gotta
I
make your
paid
own
for that car,
decision.
so I'm gonna drive
My
it
word
whenever
is
I want
James
to.
Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top
Pay rent
position.
here,
Ain't
so
no
I'm gonna go
competition, man.
whenever I
Pull
want.
up in the top is missing.
Nigga, how
The
so his
opposition
mama
ain't
grown
all
ass
that lane
man.
switching. This is what the game is.
Yeah, bro.
The young,
I can already hear it, bro.
incredible,
You are
honestly
not going back to
unforgettable.
school.
You a Joe like Chappelle show.
Jay?
Perennial,
You
do this
know.
for my millennials. I be murdering
Nigga
any
ain't
flow.
going back
I just
after
had to
this.
let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly
They about to
unforgettable. You
kiss
a
out
Joe
East
like
and
Chappelle
goodbye.
show. This so perennial, do
Why
this
y'all
for
say
my
that?
millennials. I be
Nigga, it
murdering
is
any
over
flow.
with.
I just had to
This
let you
nigga gonna need the bread. Talking
Nigga,
like that.
financial aid, cover that. And I get a refund check.
Man, I'm saying, bro, you are not about to go to no grad school, deal with them niggas, and then be at home dealing with your mama. Still,
That's a done deal, bro. She didn't show me why I made the right decision to get an apartment. Cause son, if a nigga didn't have no apartment, son, I was getting ready to tell you the situation the other day, bro. Nigga was ready to buy the car, bro. First thing Sunday morning, dude, I went and tell her the news, and she already knew a nigga was trying to come off the car. I've been advertising it for a month. Niggas ready to buy the car cash. First thing Sunday morning, bro. I go and tell her the news, and she get to flipping out. Talking about you ain't selling no car.
What?
Son, because when we initially bought the car, I didn't have the money at the time, so the title was in her name. So the car titles have to be signed. She has to basically give me permission to sell the car, because the car is in her name. But when I had the funds to pay for the car, I paid her back. And so essentially I paid for the car, but the titles are still in her name. So she controls and dictates whatever happens with that car, regardless
No,
of if I paid for it or not. So
then at that point, you should just tell her to give your damn money back.
that's what I was saying. That's what I was gonna do. But this what she pulled. This what she pulled when I said that. She said you still owe me almost $10,000 in student loans. So you ain't said you definitely not selling no car. And I was like, bro, this is what I was about to say. But I'm like, you know what? You could take the car, bro. Take the car, and I ain't paying you shit back for the student loans. And I'm gonna go ahead and owe you shit after that. And I'm gonna go do what I want. I'm gonna go buy the car that I want. And owe you shit after that.
Yeah, your mama sound like she done that shit my mama did.
Son, always trying to control it. And then, bro, on my way to Hammond, dog. On my way to Hammond, it's like midnight, bro. I'm halfway to Hammond, and she cuts my phone off, bro. She cut my phone off. Can't make no phone calls. So I have to wait till I get to some Wi-Fi, which is at my apartment. And I call my sister on FaceTime. I'm like, bro, can you go wake her up and tell her to turn my phone back on? And she's like, I didn't do nothing to your phone, this and that. I'm like, bro, I know the type of message, the phone gives. When you call somebody, welcome to Verizon Wireless, your call cannot be connected.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, son, you turn my shit off. She playing a little stupid game. Like,
The
nigga,
childish
what you did, son.
game.
So, yeah, exactly. That's what I said, son. That shit is childish. So that's what I did.
Your mama sound like my mama.
Son, first thing Sunday morning, nigga got up, went to Verizon, and I told them, nigga, look, bro, my phone is connected. My phone is under my mom's name on her line. All I want to do is switch, and I want to pay my own bill and pay the phone off on top of that. So can you just switch it over? He's like, yeah, man, that's cool. I can do that for you. So he checked my account to see if I'm an authorized user.
Mm-hmm.
Under the account, he said, "You're an authorized user, but since she's the owner of the account, you need her consent to release your phone number to have your own phone line." So I'm like, "Look, bro, let me call her real
Controlling
quick."
your whole life.
Exactly, son.
That's how my people is. They be stay threatening to kick me off the phone, bill. I can't be telling them to do what you gotta do.
Hey, nigga, son, the nigga left Verizon because she was like, I'm not giving you consent to have your own phone line and you take that phone number. If you want to do that, go buy a new phone and go do that yourself. And turn that phone back in.
Y'all must have got into a heated exchange for real.
Son, all it was the car situation, bro. And she had already knew about it. She be tripping, son. She was bipolar. She be tripping.
Oh yeah, that's definitely my mama. We live the same life, however.
That shit is crazy. So, like I said, I left Verizon, bro. I still had $600 left to pay on that phone, bro. She sent me the balance, sent me the screenshot of how much I had left to pay off on that phone, bro. I'm like, just whatever the balance is, just send it to me, bro, so that it can be my phone, even though it ain't gonna be in my name. I'm paying the remaining balance, so you can't do shit to it after that. So, sent to the 600, bro. So I paid the phone off, but it's still in her fucking name. So I still didn't get what I wanted, my own phone line. Shit is aggravating, bro.
She holding you hostage.
Exactly, son. You know a nigga paid for all that shit, bro. I paid my rent, I paid my car, and I paid for my phone. But all that shit still in her name.
At this point, though, you just gotta go better. I'm joking, bro.
Shit, alright.
Hard and on, bro. You be hard to. It's fine and good to see somebody go through what I go through with these crazy ass niggas.
Son, you just ain't know, bro, because you ain't asked. This is nothing new. This is nothing new, bro. It's been going on since high school. Trying to control the nigga money, bro. This is my money. If this is what I want to do in my shit, let me do what I want. Talking about the insurance gonna go, you trying to get that expensive car, the insurance gonna go up, the maintenance on the car, if something break on it, it's way more expensive. I'm like, alright, that's my decision. If I want to do it, I ain't asking you to pay for it. Hey, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Literally every time you get in this environment, dog. Oh my goodness. To you guys, like,
if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden good. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.
cool, ready? Let me know when you get in there. Bruh, I cannot wait till next year.
I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit.
Say, do y'all have to take like an exam to get out? Like, Ryan, do you have to take an exam to get out of college?
Exit exam? I got a project. No, not really. You gotta have a certain GPA.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. It's
I think these niggas wanna exit them out of me. They want me to take a victory lap, bro. It's about to be airing.
You got that?
Bro, I'm tired of having that. I can't tell you how many times nigga said that, bro. I'm tired of having that. Get sick and tired.
I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. Who won't? Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants.
15, bro.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Here we go. Pac-Man.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And it'll make this a second and long.
Will be a top 5
This will be caught inside the 10. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
I said top 5 albums out right now. Gunna, Baby, Polo G. I said Gunna, Baby, Polo G.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a nice pickup there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Yeah,
when you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Thank you.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
I'm not saying the album was trash. He just could have came harder. Thank you, BB.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Me personally.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He wasn't on
the easy tape, like actually tough like that. Because I felt like
on second down, Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
That's on who could have a future. Somebody.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Yeah,
there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Julian Love picks it. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
You cannot have this.
It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. 51 yards. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
These are people really glitching out there.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Just able to get a quick game within 7 or 8 teams up there, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The throw left side to start the drive is complete. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
74.
Wentz now to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Wentz again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 16. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
No, bro.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Oh, you never clapped the game with me, dude. You know me, son. I'm a gamer, son. I ain't gonna do you dirty.
And he'll give it here to his running back. An 8-yard gain, so that gets him halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Every single play game I caught, son.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a box.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 12. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
At the 15-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Big hold of the 30. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Hauschka adds the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded at the goal line.
You got like that technique.
A little juke.
No, that nigga just rolled me up.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott Good with a PAT. And that'll make it 24-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
These outlaws be killing me, bro.
This dude there. And this is the outlaw, you go. So who is he in
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Oh, you balling like that, all right?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded at the 2.
Yes, sir. Good pick. It's really crazy how they modify
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Equal.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Wentz connecting with his tight end Goddard. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. Wentz to throw again. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
That's good, bro.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Listen, I made my
Wentz going to go on 4th down. They'll let this go for the end zone.
I can't defend fucking takedown.
Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't understand how to defend it. Like they, especially when they like put me in a submission, like arm bars and shit. Like they say,
that he has
use
thrown.
the right stick and go into a direction where you feel like
Watching this and I've seen it,
either one.
but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. To throw again.
You trying to play this and that shit?
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Flying knee kick.
This time they stay on the ground. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
This is taken at the 18.
That'd be freaking,
good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The final shot before half for Wentz. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Oh, wait, you talking about in real life? I mean, you talking about for 21?
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's going to be like on something.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken in at the 1.
I might need the cornerback or something.
They'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just running.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Terrell Edmunds comes flying in from safety for the sack. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And now nothing but green ahead of him.
I'm literally about to quit, son. I'm about to quit.
Giants. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Niggas got high about the English leg.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Is this true, Rob?
Don't care about Madden like that.
Niggas about to put him out of commission.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 28, and he will score. Touchdown, Giants. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
This too cool, dog. I thought they was going to have me return the punch, bro. They got me like gunner. This lit.
Interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction.
No, I'm tripping. I wasn't playing gunner. You know the dudes that be blocking the nigga with the blocking the gunner on punch? I'm one of them niggas.
What was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and is coming to the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. My goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. And a great return as they're finally able to take it down.
What's going on?
It's like every
This
time.
D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Game chat?
Let's go, let's do it. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 5, watch the curve, watch the curve.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kyler Fackrell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Yeah.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Hauschka adds the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
5 foot 6, right? She's a leading star.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he spins free. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the...
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Eagles are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Takes no skill, buddy. Looks like he's having fun. I'm gonna quit though, so this man don't get his progress. That's what I want to do.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And to give this time to the tailback. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board. I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Shift. Alert flare. Shift. Wide. Get wide.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Throwing on first down, Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Watch the shift.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I really hope this
This nigga record is.
No.
10-5.
I thought he they don't do that anymore. Man.
Back to throw. Fields. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
I'm saying because I think this is the last game for the week.
For the season, you mean?
I mean, yeah, for the season.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're...
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, I was on 2K. If I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation. I'm going to
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyler Fackrell. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Wentz.
He's going
to rifle one deep left side. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Yeah, bitch, I'm about to pull a
ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
That's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And Elliott puts this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
That's different elements than that.
Now a handoff here to bro. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Generational.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line.
That bit was like super
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Losing 2 yards.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's not like a track down.
On fourth down, Fields. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs, more people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
See, you were all white?
I was white?
Oh, white.
No.
Alright, I thought I was chilling.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time,
I think niggas just not understand it.
At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
I asked Charles and Kid, right? Niggas saying, yeah, don't do that. I won't want this on you.
Caught inside the 25. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Wait, what happened?
Cosmetics.
Just makes things.
I'm about to say, boy, I never wore white pants.
Lipstick on a pig.
I wore white pants one day in my life, bro.
The pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but he does like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something.
You can't wear that, bro. You gonna look like a snowman, bro.
How rude is that to the pig? All the things they get.
You can't wear that.
This will be taken short.
Boy, why do you have that chicken boy?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Terrible quarterback.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
That's what's up. They do that.
It'll be me.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
And now look at him go. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Oh, it's 6 on 6.
A big play there.
Bro,
Touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
They're doing that shit like people where you like, yeah, it's like we do it live.
This is taken at the 3.
No, he do that.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The way you play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw, it's Wentz.
Lamar went number 1.
And he goes down. Now whistles and a timeout call. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Well, then
now,
he was hurt last year
look
too,
to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
So I see why.
And they will take a knee here.
And Russell Wilson number 2. That's understandable.
A big offensive explosion.
But they going by last season though, like regular season.
Guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
I get
they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style.
Oh no, I'll probably put McCaffrey over Mike too.
What?
So for the Giants,
he run and
it's
catch.
an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the
I'm talking about just like
ahead.
last year. I don't know.